I'm Alexandra Vitale with BuffaloBills.com. We're here at training camp, and today, after practice, I caught up with linebacker of the Buffalo Bills, Nigel Bradham, to talk about his role on the Bills and much more. Nigel, how's camp been going for you so far?
Camp has been going well. I feel like we're coming out here and getting better every day. The main thing is just trying to get to the playoffs, and that's what we have to work to. We put in the work now, and it definitely will show.
Now, how do you feel on this team? I mean, you are essentially a leader on this team. Brandon Spikes being from New England, Keith Rivers from the Giants, Preston Brown, rookie. Talk about your role a little bit, and you are so young being in a leadership role.
It kind of goes in with being a linebacker. The role of being a leader is just naturally. I mean, I've been here the longest though, which is kind of awkward for the first time. It's only my third year, so I mean. It's definitely a great role to take, though. I mean, but I'm kind of used to it by playing linebacker, and I always kind of be like a leader of a defense.
Right. So yesterday, Coach talked a little bit about you and how much of an improvement he thinks you've made here. What are you doing differently, would you say? Yeah.
It was pretty much just a recommitment to the game, having my hunger and passion for it, and that was one of the main things. I just wanted to come back out here and be able to work my way back into the lineup of playing. And that was one of the main focuses that I had the whole offseason, because last year I felt that I kind of let the team down, let myself down by not playing. And that was one of my main focuses, pretty much just trying to get back out there and just get better every day and focus and do whatever I can to try to help the team get to the playoffs and contribute in any way.
Now, talking a little bit about Kiko and how close you guys are and how that affected you personally and how it's going to affect your role on the field.
Right. I mean, Kiko was my brother, man. I'm actually probably the guy he talked to the most on the team. And I'd much rather be playing beside him than filling his role, as they would say. But anytime you get an injury with a guy like that who works so hard, it's devastating.
Right.
It's devastating on the town, the team. You just got to be prepared for it, because you never know what might happen. And I know he's going to work hard. He's going to come back, rehab. He's going to come back. He'll probably be even better than he was when he left.
Now, how do you feel playing, again with EJ and Dustin Hopkins? How does it feel?
It feels good.
You guys are all together again.
Yeah, it feels real good. It's actually funny because we got a lot of Clemson guys too. Yeah. So we kind of always trash talk a little bit.
Yeah.
And when that season comes around and they play each other, we kind of always have a good vibe in the locker room about who's going to win the game. And I mean, we kind of just be doing stuff and messing with each other. And like CJ will say, "Oh, I beat y'all this many times," and then we mess with Sammy now, because then we got Jonathan Meigs, we got Chris Harrison, we got so many Clemson guys, and then we got a couple Florida State guys, me, Garrison, Dustin, EJ. So it's a good thing in the locker room where we can just always just mess with each other.
Who's the biggest trash talker out of the bunch, would you say?
The biggest trash talker out of the bunch, as far as on our side of the Clemson side?
Both. Who's like the head and head?
I say definitely EJ for sure, and then probably CJ. It's either CJ or Jonathan Meigs. I don't know. Them Clemson guy got a lot of confidence. I don't know why. We definitely been ahead of them a lot lately. So.
Right.
I mean, but they still got a lot of confidence and feel like they can beat us every year.
That's funny. If there's something you brought to camp you can't live without, what did you bring here?
Computer. I bought a couple things. I cannot have the computer, the TV, PlayStation. I felt like I needed all of that just to take up some of my free time, because you get so bored. You get bored in your free time, and then you don't. But most of the time I use most of my time FaceTiming. I probably use most of my time FaceTiming with my family and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now that's crazy. An NFL player saying that in their free time they're bored. A lot of people at home would probably be like, wait, how could you possibly be bored being an NFL player?
I mean, because you're so tired. And so you can't really do anything.
You don't even want to do anything when you're off. You just want to sleep, probably.
Right. And you just want to sleep and stay off your feet. And that's one of the main things, just being able to just stay off your feet and get rest.
What are you looking forward to most on game day? Does it ever get old running out on the field on a game day?
No, it could never get old. It's so exciting. I mean, you just have so much adrenaline. The fans is screaming crazy. I mean, as far as every introduction that we have. And I mean, it's an amazing feeling. I mean, it's really incomparable. Like, you can't compare it to anything.
Right.
And that's one of the things about playing football.
Now, the Bills fans, would you say, how do they match up to any other fans in the NFL? I think they're absolutely amazing. I mean,
Right.
some teams, when they start, not to do so well, fans will turn on you.
Yeah.
But these guys, like, they're
loyal.
Yeah.
Our fans are very loyal. And very loud.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we appreciate, though. The 12th man is
Yeah.
what they call it. Because when you go to any other stadium, it's not like that. Like, it's not loud. They're just, I don't know, relaxed, seem like. But our fans are really into the game, especially for a small town like it is.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't really expect Buffalo to have, like, crazy loud fans. And so we really appreciate that.
All right, Nigel Bradham, linebacker for the Buffalo Bills, thank you so much, and we'll see you out on the field.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.